blacks were treated worse in Africa by
Listen,
other blacks.
listen. I thank God for slavery, because I wouldn't want to be an African. I don't give a damn about Africa. I'm glad they came and got our mother up out of Africa.
I know what you mean.
Jesse Lee Peterson is left completely shocked by Charleston White's outrageous claims during this debate on race, as Jesse Lee Peterson asked Charleston White about his black identity, which leads to a crazy exchange over the racial divide that has Jesse Lee Peterson stunned by Charleston White's insane story. Let's get in.
Were you ever into your blackness as an identity?
No. I was in the bullshit what grown folks said. I never had an identity. That's why I played so many different roles.
So what do you think about the blacks that are into their identity? They're into being black, their color, and they're using that as an identity. What do you think about that? They're into their blackness.
Whatever a person identify with, it don't bother me. I identify with what's right, but I relate to what's black. I don't eat white people cooking. They don't cook like me. They don't season their food like me. White people don't put grease in their hair. So
you think it's okay to be into your blackness? Is that the right way to live?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? White people into they white, Mexicans into they Mexican, Chinese into they Chinese.
But does it make it right, though?
Yeah, make it right.
In what way?
What you mean? Everybody else is into theirs. Why wouldn't we be in ours? Shit, you talking about why? Listen, I ain't with that Dr. King shit. Everywhere I went, and I'm all black, I ain't getting treated like go treat me. But listen, you better identify with your black.
And why?
What you mean why? Everybody else identify with your black.
I know, but that make it right because everyone else doing it.
Listen, red birds identify with red birds. Bluebirds identify with bluebirds. Zebras identify as zebras.
Amazing.
How you go not identify what you are? Nature. You didn't get to pick this.
Did you ever hate white people?
Yeah.
And do you still hate them?
For nothing. No, I didn't hate them then. It was just a thought. Because that's what you hear.
And how did you see white people at the time that you hated them? What made you hate them?
Listening to bullshit as a kid. Same reason white people fear black people. Listening to their bullshit uncles and granddaddies. We don't get to know one another until we grow up and start going to school, going to college, getting our own jobs. But in the beginning, we sitting around at Christmas, hearing our uncles say some racist shit, hearing our racist granddaddies say some shit. White people sitting around hearing racist shit. Black folks sitting around hearing president. Ain't no verse versa. So what happens is children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear, whether it's right or wrong. So even a little white kid, he don't know what the fuck he's saying. Same with the little black boy. I got a racist teacher. You don't know racism. Most black people don't know racism because racism is so hidden in the fabrics of this country. You don't know it's there, motherfucker, but it's there.
How did you overcome hated whites?
I started white girls at an early age. Yeah, I started on white girls at an early age. I ain't bullshit. My mama moved. Listen, I'm one of the first to live among white folks in the 80s. My mama moved us to Pantego, a notoriously known all-white community. Yeah, I went out there and realized white girl like, yeah. My mama them say, my grandmama them say, hey, listen, they not racist, but a black woman's biggest fear, if we move around white people, the white girls go holler rape. We done seen what happened to Emmett Till and every other that like to chasing that white girl. So no, man. No, man. Once I went on white girls, ain't nowhere in the world I can hate white people good at white girl pussy.
So what do you think about this war that's going on between the blacks and the whites today?
Listen, it's gonna be over with. I tell you all the time, go make a baby with white girl.
But most black people think that white people are their enemy today. What do you think about that?
They don't think that. Not after the Kardashian. After keeping up with the Kardashian, racism is just about to be over with.
But they use it for everything.
The mulatto, I got mulatto babies, so I don't know racism. Listen, I'm one of the only I know that damn near every race of woman you can think of. I done had loud Japanese, So
Okay.
I don't know nothing about racism. If that's how you stop racism, and shit, orgies, parties, but that's how you stop that. But the mulattoes is gonna save us.
Do you believe
The mixed
racism
breed
exists?
kids. No, not no more. Not after rap music and Michael Jordan tennis shoes and what's that yellow boy name? Stephen Curry.
Do you believe racism ever existed?
Yeah, you know it existed. Man, way they used to bad it, they done. They made. Think about this. They used to have a whole doctrine on how to make a slave. It wasn't no before American slavery. It was Africans and Chinese, but the Nigger, they was made right here in America.
And what do you mean by that?
Racism exists. Well, they got a book on how to make the slaves. Once they stopped importing Africans into America, right? Once they stopped, hey, no more import, export Africans. Well, the United States of America told the world, y'all can't tell us what we can't have no more slaves. So we gonna start breeding these motherfuckers right here. Okay, we can't import them, so we gonna make them right here.
But in Africa,
so they made.
In Africa, before the Arabs went there and bought the blacks from the other blacks were treated worse in Africa by other blacks.
Listen, I thank God for slavery, because I wouldn't want to be an African. I don't give a damn about Africa. yeah, I'm glad they came and got our mother up out of Africa. I don't attach myself to Africa. I'm a proud American.
Yeah.
So I don't say my mama say all things work for the good of those who love the Lord and is called according to his will and his purpose.
Absolutely.
Slavery was a good thing. Yeah, they rescued our mother. I would have hated to grow up in Africa.
Let me know down below if you are just as equally shocked as Jesse Lee Peterson is by Charleston White's outrageous claim that he's actually going to say he thanks God for slavery. That's certainly not something that you're really going to hear anybody say, but on the other hand, Africa is one hell of a handbasket right now, and even the better part, South Africa, is just absolutely going to ruin. So, I mean, pick your poison, I guess, but I mean, like he said, he's an American. He's here now. He's got, in the best country in the whole world with more opportunity than anywhere else in the world, sitting here having an interview with Jesse Lee Peterson comfortably in his home with Wi-Fi and running water and all this. So say what you want, but to be an American is a privilege like none other, because I would not rather be anywhere else in the entire world other than America. But hit that like button and notification bell if you're enjoying the video, and let's get back in.
And what we were near now, man. I'm so proud of slavery because it built some tenacious people.
Yeah.
It made, before slavery wasn't no, it was people. Then the niggas came along and the strong. Wasn't nobody else strong enough to build America like them were.
Are you
Think
a Christian?
No, man, I'm a believer. I'm not no Christian, because you got to read the books. And I don't want to read the doctrines. I just want to believe that God exists and that Jesus walked the earth at one point in time. No, I watched my mama. So I ain't no Christian. I just believe.
And you believe what?
That God is real, and you can talk to him without the preaching. You ain't never got to read the Bible to access the Holy Spirit.
And how has that helped you?
Well, boy, I used to be a mother back in my day. I used to then believe in God. Then when I tried to start believing in God, I went to Islam, and that's while I was in jail. I practiced the Islam faith. Then when I got tired of the Islam faith, I started serving the Crip God, the gangbanging God. Then once I got tired of the gangbanging God, I started serving the pimp God. Once I got tired of the pimp God, I just started serving Satan. I just started serving Satan. I just started saying, fuck Jesus, God, fuck Buddhists. And then I got to the point where I submitted. I had an awakening.
You say you had an awakening?
Yeah, I had an awakening. It wasn't from no bad choices. I wasn't in jail. I had a dream one day. And in this dream, I was standing on stage talking to some children. And all of my buddies who was incarcerated with me in the juvenile facility, they appeared in this dream. And we were sharing our life stories with them. And then my brother appeared. Well, I got an older brother who's serving a 99-year prison sentence for a murder he committed when he was 17. And so at the end of this dream, we all enter into these individual doors with blinding bright lights. And so I wake up out my sleep. I probably was about 23, 24 at the time, trying to find that identity that you asked about earlier. And my mother had asked me, son, you want to go to church? And I thought that was strange. I said, no, because I wasn't into that. And it was like 2 weeks before Christmas. So
come back closer to your mic.
So it was like 2 weeks before Christmas, right? So I sat on the back porch and rolled me up a joint of weed and got high. And as I was getting high, I had this overwhelming fear or urge to go to church and put some money in church. So I went to this church, sat on the back row, and this preacher walked out and he looked at me. First thing I said, well, damn, somebody done told this motherfucker I smell like weed. You need to get out of here. So I sit there. He began to preach about Joseph. He began to preach about Joseph in the Bible, how Joseph was sold into slavery and, you know, how God had favor upon him and all of that. And so at the end of his sermon, he said, when I walked out of here, I got a kick in my spirit. And the Holy Spirit told me to tell you that you're Joseph, young man. I resent males. So in my mind, he with me, he playing them church games because he see I'm new. He said, I just want to pray for you, young man. So when I went down to that altar, he started kind of recanting that dream to me and say that he see me standing on stage, sharing my life story with children, traveling around the country, impacting governments with my testimony. That man didn't know nothing about my story. So from that moment on, I had a spiritual awakening. And if you fast forward from that moment to now, I live and I've done everything that strange preacher man said that he saw me doing.
So do you have perfect peace within?
If I don't, I'm gonna smoke some weed, get my stuff.
What?
Yeah. If I don't have perfect peace, I'm gonna do just what every other American do. I'm gonna have me some wine, smoke a cigar, smoke some weed, and that's what brings peace. A man that can good.
So
all that other shit, bullshit.
So do you have perfect peace that comes from God?
I don't know where it come from. Sometimes it come from. Not perfect peace. What's perfect peace when you got a wife with you? Yeah, what's perfect peace when you got the kids saying, Daddy, I need this? What's perfect peace, man?
Are you married?
Perfect peace. Yeah, I'm married.
And how many children do you have?
Oh, I got 2.
Oh, okay. And what is it like being married? Are you married to a white woman?
No, I ain't gonna marry no goddamn white. Why this white bitch? I ain't gonna marry now.
Are you married to a black woman?
Goddamn right.
And so what is it like? What is it like being married?
I ain't Kanye with.
What is it like being married?
Man, I be wanting to everybody, and if I'm somehow I feel like I'm in prison sometimes. I want to be a low down, dirty motherfucking single man, and you know, her cousins and her sisters and get away with it, but I can't. I honor my vows. But man, sometimes I don't want to be married. Some days I tell her I don't want to love nobody. I want to be selfish. Some days I don't want to kiss you and say I'll be back, baby. Some days I don't want you or the kids saying nothing to me. And I don't.
You tell her that?
Yeah, we feel it, don't we? As men, don't we feel it?
What does she say when you tell her that?
Oh man, I'm like granddaddy to them. She can't say nothing. No, I'm like the men before women's suffrage. No, I dictate. Yeah, I'm like the old vows. Cherish and obey.
How long you been married?
Years.
How many?
Yeah. 3.
Oh, 3 years. And so your wife is okay with you saying those things to her?
I done call her in the mall before shopping. I don't get embarrassed. You talking about, man, I'm in her. What you mean? Is she okay? Who go if I don't? Yeah, she got to be okay. We married. It's safe for better or for worse.
Amazing.
I'm like the old. Yeah, I'm like the old man back in the day. I'm like Archie Bunker and Edith. Just plain. I'm an Archie Bunker kind. Yeah, mean in the motherfucker in the house. Yeah, that's the kind they like. They don't like no holding no door open. They like a nigga fuck good and mean. Call them every now and then.
I admit that's a pretty interesting story from Charleston White. I've never heard that before, but I have to admit, if I was in his shoes, I mean that would be pretty convincing. Like for someone to do that, like what are the odds? Like what are the effing odds? I mean, everyone has their testimony, their moment to where they go to God and all that, and that was his. I mean, everyone's is different. But thanks for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about what Jesse Lee Peterson had to say to Charleston White in this shocking debate, leaving Jesse Lee Peterson absolutely stunned. Thanks again, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.